To the outside, number 09, Brian Gerster. In the back row, we have number 12, Rick Hendricks. And to the outside, the track record holder, the cowboy himself, Johnny Comer. We're green. And we've got a restart. I'm glad they did that because I need to take a breath. Mark, Brian Dewey, we're green. Scully on the low side, Scully moving into the back. Dave Nolan, Lucas Johnny Comer. They're not only three abreast, they were touching. They were touching coming out of four. USAC official tonight, yo! It's about as heavy and as rough as we're going to get it, except for last week when we had motocross track in turns 1 and 2 with the sprint cars. We supplied the whoop-de-doos, didn't we? We had whoop-de-doos. Woohoo! Crowning a brand new champion for SCRA. Tempe Tornado, Lila Big Fat. You know, somewhere in that turn you're supposed to let off. I know that for a fact, right? He didn't. George, he don't know that anymore. That's not the rule. Number 99. We're checking on 99. Third row inside number 9. Billy Stewart the outside. 99, we got Joey. That is 5XJ Drake and 4. Oh, boy. Here we go. It's starting inning. Still lacking. Gavin Doty. It's Doty on the outside. Number 25, Jim Keane, second row inside. Number 91, Jordan Hermansader to the outside. Number 15, our brand new champion, Billy Bowe. Fourth row inside, a guy running for the championship and will be moving to Super Trucks next year. Number 2, Andy Mitchner. And in the back, number 7, Tracy Hines. Look at it this way, we're 3 for free. Fui for fui, 4 abreast. Yeah, we're supposed to wave when they do that. Okay, here we go. A little bumping and a grinding already. This means a lot. Ronnie John starts. And John got showing out the early lead. Pancratz, Keane, and Hermansader. Grenading. Charlie D. our first heat race on the Bulls, number 39. Clay Charleston to the outside, number 77. Now you come out here and you're looking good.
Well, thanks to Stuart Van Dyne and Jeff Wall, I mean, we've got a little better setup. I was able to hold off Philly Moe. Not a very good start for Randy here, but...
Well, it's Jimmy May jumping off to the early lead. Randy Ventura second. Well, now it's Randy Ventura in first. Jimmy May back to second. On the outside, it's West Evans. West Evans working on the high side. And it's Evans moving into second. Randy Ventura out front. Paul Kruger, Jimmy May, and 56 car of Alex Harris. Winner of the main event the last time they were
Raceway
here.
video, greatest hits and highlights.
Top 4 cars going
1995.
down into turn 3.
Get a little twister.
Here we go. Into 76. Dave Martell out front. Coming up from the front. Gary Schroeder, Rick Atkins. And Dave Wade. We have Warren out front. Schroeder now in second. Brian Stanfield and Rick Atkins. Our leader is Art. We have Art out front. Stanfield now to the inside of Schroeder. Oh, look at that. From third to first in 1 turn. And now Stanfield out front. Schroeder moving into second. So it is Stanfield, Schroeder. And we have Rick Atkins, Ron Hart. Yeah, Stanfield with the lead. Schroeder second. Rick Atkins and Ron Hart. Now to take the white flag at the 71 to Stanfield. Checkered flag and the second, Zebra 1, Gary Schroeder, followed by the 1 car, Rick Atkins, and the 87 car, Ron Hart. Then we have the 75 car.
Lights out.
We got a green from the outside. It's Ron Wade. We got Wade out front. Team Alexander second. Wade Anderson in third. Oh, the 17 car leaving the racetrack. It's Ron Wade. Team Alexander, Rick McCormick, and Amy Wilson. Yes, Ron Wade with the lead. Team Alexander second. Rick McCormick, Amy Wilson, John Carter, and John Cass. The 88 car holding on to the lead, Ron Wade. So it's Wade out front. The 98 car, Alexander second, McCormick third. McCormick closing in on the 98. This is the battle for second place. Oh, the 98 car way on Alexander. McCormick's trying the low side. This is the battle for second place. White flag to the 88, Ron Wade. And Wade with the lead. Whoa! Our leader almost. And he holds on. Ron Wade taking the win. 98 Alexander second. McCormick third. Amy Wilson fourth. Followed by Charlie Carter and John Cass. transfer to the main event. Here you go. Tracy Hines, Jay Drake. This is it. You don't make this race, you go to the fairway. Let's go.
from second place in 2 laps.
California Raceway video, November 18th, 1995, Ventura. We're coming down here catching the western leg of the USAC Midgets. And no, the lens cap is not on. What we have here is a kind of a cloud coming through here. Some of the moving fog that's predominantly in this area during the wintertime, and it's come to a red light situation now on the racetrack due to the fog. And we've probably been on about a 10-minute fog break, and we expect this fog to lift, and when it finally comes up, we'll get back and resume some of the racing. What we have on the track right now, some of the trucks, talking to the officials, actually what they're doing is they're just moving on the track to keep some of the race fans a little peaceful and calm, if you will. But at the same time, what that allows us to do is to pack the track in, get a race ready for the 40-lap main event with the USAC Midgets. And of course, your announcer here, Mike Mosier, the race doctor, along with California Raceway video, Jeff Christensen. Well, it looks like the fog's lift a little bit. Lights out. We're looking for the start of this one here. 40-lap main event, Ventura. On the pole, the number 5 car. We go green. Rick Hendricks first into turn 1, off turn 2, your leader. Johnny Kofer in the blue number 1 set a new track record here tonight. Jumps way up to 3rd real quick. Jimmy Sills running 5th. Walt Johnson now moves up, putting a challenge on Jimmy Sills. But up front, your leader, number 12, Rick Hendricks. Three laps down, 37 to go. Hendricks now starting to stretch his lead out. Billy Boat now on the track, coming off turn 4, running 7th. Oh, Tony Stewart loops it, coming into turn number 1, collects Billy Boat along with the number 2 car. And we go yellow on the track. Oh boy, broken tire sits at the apex of 1 and 2. And that may have come off the number 9 car. No, the 9 car is still moving. We've had a 45-minute fog delay. We've got about 4 laps in. We're getting ready to go green again. Leader coming off turn 4, Rick Hendricks. Drake running 2nd, Kofer 3rd, and we go red on the track. A big wreck in turn 4. Turn 4, 3 cars involved out there. The fog has definitely obliterated our vision. No numbers can be given at this point here, but 3 cars you can see crossed up sitting at the high apron at the apex of 3 and 4. So, all right, another break in the fog. We have County of Ventura here has extended our time frame. Curfew normally at 11. We're going to go to 11:30. We got about 15 minutes. A beautiful break in the fog right now. We go green. 4 down, 4 down. 36 more to go. Your leader, the number 12 car, Rick Hendricks. Oh, Kofer got high into turn 2. He's running in the blue number 1, currently 3rd on the track. Jay Drake running 2nd. Kofer, then you pick up the number 4, Kenny Irwin Jr. And a race off turn 4. Who's it going to be? Billy Boat, followed by Tracy Hines. 6 laps down, 34 to go. Oh, Kofer made contact coming out of turn 4 with Jay Drake. Kenny Irwin got right on the back bumper of the blue number 1 Kofer. Brian Toohey in the number 93 car given a move over flag as your leader, the number 12. Rick Hendricks starting to reel him in a turn 4. There you can see Kofer working underneath the bottom end. Jay Drake opens the door. Kofer takes a look at it, now gets blocked up in traffic by Brian Toohey. Kofer and Drake both work up on the high groove. That race currently on the track right now for second and third spot. Kofer, the fastest man on the track here tonight, gets a hook up into turn 2. And I tell you, Drake has got a whale of a battle on his backside. Thus far has been able to hold off the hard charge on blue number 1 of Kofer. But look out, here's Billy Boat, the number 15 car now. The Western States champion starting a real Kofer in. Boat currently running 4th. Dropped it down low into turn 1. Smoke comes off that right rear tire. Possibly moisture coming out of that wet, foggy track. Billy Bode makes a slide job underneath Kofer and Drake. Drake able to pull it off, but Bode hooked up deep into turn 3. Billy Bode now up to second. Hendricks into turn 2. Bode comes into turn 1. About a 15 car length difference between first and second. Butcher trying to hold off and not go a lap down by Hendricks. Hendricks bobbles momentarily, gets up high. Butcher right behind Jimmy Sills in that number 4 car by Calderwood, sponsored out of Bakersfield. As Hendricks works on the high side, makes the pass, now looking at the tail end of the white number 9 car. Tony Stewart, your national points leader, coming into tonight's battle. Of course, this is a points battle, a national points battle, with Tony Stewart, the white number 9 car, leading that points chase. But your winner in this race, the black number 12 of Red Hendricks. And look out, Billy Boat makes a slide drop going into 2. Oh, Boat made the move and Hendricks come back at him. Oh my. Boat makes a pass back out of 4 and he takes the lead. A bobble up front. The number 4 car got crossed up as well as Tony Stewart. Your leaders back up, number 12, Rick Hendricks. Billy Boat running second, about 4 car lengths behind. Johnny Kofer's in third. Wally Pancrax, the yellow number 8, gets up loose into turn 2, gathers it back in. We go yellow on the track. Over in the back chute out of turn 2, the number 2 car comes up lame along the back chute wall. All right, 25 laps down, 15 to go in this 40-lap national USAC midget points chase. Still your leader, the number 12 up front, Rick Hendricks. Billy Boat running second. Then you drop back to the number 4 car of Kenny Irwin. We're on the green. Boat took a look underneath Hendricks. Hendricks bobbles, goes up high, and Boat takes the lead back. These two have been swapping leads each and every corner. Boat off turn 4, leader. Hendricks, 3rd car on the track, but 2nd into position. Kenny Irwin Jr. starting to reel him in. Behind Irwin is the number 1 car of Kofer, Johnny Kofer. Kofer, I believe, is 5th at this point. He looks underneath of Kenny Irwin, can't pull it off, but look at Billy Boat's lead. Oh my, almost a complete straightaway on Hendricks. And Kofer right on the back bumper, makes contact with Hendricks. Oh, Kofer made a pass. Johnny Kofer now up to 2nd. J.R. Lawson gets high up close to the wall in turn 2. And Kenny Irwin now up to 2nd. Kofer right on his back bumper. Boat now with more than a full straightaway over the rest of the field. Kenny Irwin 2nd. Kofer right on his backside for 3rd. Kofer and locked up in traffic. See a right rear tire dig in as he makes a high side pass over Hank Butcher. And my, Billy Boat is checked out. The white number 2 car of Andy Michner, currently second in the points chase for the national title. Sits way back here in the back of the pack. Put him about 5th or 6th on the track. Boat with the 3/4 of a lap lead on the rest of the field. Now looking at lap traffic as he comes into turn 1. And the first car he's going to look at is the number 12 car of Rick Hendricks. Hendricks was way up front a long time with Boat making that lead. And now runs dead last. Will go a lap down when Boat makes an underneath pass into turn 1. Oh, flip over turn 4. Flip over turn 4. I believe that is Andy Michner in the white number 2 car. Came into turn 3, a little high, drop down and up over, and on his side he goes. Andy Michner in the white number 2 car. 35 laps down, 5 to go. Your leader still Billy Boat in the number 15 car. Kenny Irwin running second. Irwin with the slide job attempt into turn 1. Oh, almost pulled it off. Johnny Kofer in the blue number 1 running third. And we go yellow on the track for a spin out with Rick Hendricks at the apex of 1 and 2. All right, we'll go for another restart here. Of course, the number 15 car is still Billy Boat, your leader. I believe 35 laps down, 5 to go. Lights out, looking for the green. Running second, the number 4 car, Kenny Irwin Jr. Running third, the blue number 1 of Johnny Kofer. We go green. Running fourth, Jay Drake. Then you pick up Tracy Hines. And then the number 9 car of Tony Stewart. Kofer gets sideways off turn 4. Kenny Irwin now looking at the back side of that 15 car, Billy Boat. White flag coming out one more time around. Can Boat hold off Irwin? Irwin with the slide job attempt. Oh, backs it in. Collects Kofer. Oh, Kofer goes over 1.5 times. Oh, my gosh, on the last lap. Kenny Irwin with a slide job attempt going into turn 1 and got crossed up, collected Johnny Kofer. Kofer now lays on his side. The white number 2 here of Tony Stewart chasing the points chase, or Andy Michner, comes to a halt, making no contact. It appears right now that Johnny Kofer rescue squad over there calling for the medical squad to come over. Took a pretty wicked flip as he made contact there out of turn 1 with Kenny Irwin Jr. Gold Coast ambulance now in a route over there. Safety crew amassing themselves around that driver. First thing the medical crew do will isolate or immobilize the head, of course. They'll put a C-collar on him, and if they have to, then they'll extract him out of the car and check him out. At this point here, we can only guess that the driver is conscious. No word from our officials as yet.
He's coming out.
All right, appears now there is Johnny Kofer. As fans give him a big round of applause. Kofer coming out of his car, complaining of a headache. Of course, he had a wreck here several weeks ago. Had some rib damage, and he took a pretty good hard hit there. He says he's sore all over, but he'll be okay. Kofer will be back out on the track. We'll see him in Bakersfield for the 55th annual running of the 100-lap USAC Midget Grand Prix. All right, showing them one. We'll be going with 2-lap finish here. 38 down, 2 to go after that spectacular wreck with Kofer. Brian, the USAC starter, looks him over. We go white-green, 1 lap to go. Billy Boat, your leader. Oh, a pass. Tony Stewart, the white number 9, made a pass on Tracy Hines. Stewart's up to second, and here comes Billy Boat, your winner. Tony Stewart second, Tracy Hines third. Oh, my. Oh, getting sideways after the green. Tracy Hines pulled a little wheel stand, but your winner, the number 15, there he is, Billy Bode. Tony Stewart had worked himself up all night. He was able to finally make that last pass on Hines to finish second. And that wraps up the 40-lap main event here tonight. National points chase with only 2 more to go. Turkey night in Bakersfield. The final night race will be in Paris. So don't forget to check out all that racing action coming up with California Raceway Video. Your host here, Mike Mosier, the race doctor, along with Jeff Christensen. We hope you all enjoyed this spectacular race here tonight, and we'll see you Thanksgiving night. So take care. May God bless each and every one of you, and remember, I gotta have a California Raceway Video. There's your winner, Billy Bode. Yeah, giving a high five to all the race fans out here.
Dean Mills.